Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona. Welcome back if you're joining me again. Today I'm sharing a compact 20-minute stretch practice from the Rise and Stretch series of classes. And this particular class focuses on restoring range of motion, mobility in your hips. And for practice, you may wish to have a yoga block along for practice, though it's not essential. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining me. Namaste. And begin your practice coming onto all fours, tabletop pose. Settle your hands under your shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees under your hips. And we'll start with some simple spinal waves to mobilize your spine. As you breathe in, gently arch your spine and pause. Press your hands down and draw slightly back to reach your chest forward. On an exhale, flex your spine, rounding into your very upper back. Press into your hands, your shins. Move slowly between the two shapes with your own breath's rhythm. Creating some space through your spine and around your lungs, allowing you to deepen your breathing rhythm and feel more open and light as you begin your practice. And meet me back in a neutral spine, all fours. Take your right hand to the back of your head. Point your elbow wide to the right. And on an inhale, aim your elbow up toward the ceiling in your own comfortable range. And on your exhale, tap your right elbow toward your left thumb. Inhale, open to your right. And tap to your left. One more, breathing in. Exhale and tap. Next inhale, reach your right hand to the sky. And thread your right arm under your left. Rest down on your right shoulder, right side cheek. And then option to tent your left fingers and walk your left hand out to the left, away from your face. Or for a deeper twist, place your left palm on your right palm, interlace your fingers, and work towards straightening your elbows. Breathing smooth and deep. And release and return your left palm to the mat. Unravel, send your right hand to the sky. And return to all fours and switch sides. Taking your left hand to the back of your head, point your elbow wide to the left. Inhale, aim your elbow up toward the ceiling. And exhale, tap your left elbow toward your right thumb. Twice more in your own time. On your inhale, reach your left hand to the sky. Exhale and thread the needle. Left arm passes under your right. Rest down on your left shoulder. Make space across your chest to breathe. Walking your right hand out to the right. Or place palm on palm, lace your fingers. And lean your torso back, straightening your elbows any amount. Take a full breath in. And stay for your breath out. Release and return your right palm to the mat. Unravel, reach your left hand to the sky. And then come back, all fours to transition. Pressing back to child's pose. Take your knees wide here, big toes to touch, buttocks to your heels. Lengthening both sides of your waist through the reach of your arms. Full breath in. Soften as you breathe out. Lift up a little way, come to your fingertips, and then walk your hands up and over to the right. Breathing some length and space into the left side body. You can stay here or place your left hand on top of your right hand. Draw your left shoulder back in space, then gently twist toward your right knee. Breathing in and breathing out. Walk your hands back through center, then up and over to your left. Finding just the right amount of stretch for you. You can stay or stack your hands with a gentle expression of a twist here toward your left knee. On your next breath out, release. Walk your hands back through center, rise onto all fours, and press back to downward facing dog. Few breaths here to move freely, pedal and stretch your heels toward the floor. And then bending both knees, elevate your hips nice and high, press the floor away with your hands, chest toward your thighs, and then slowly lower your heels any amount toward the floor. Next inhale, looking forward, bend the knees and step to Yogi Squat, top of the mat, Malasana. Let your feet land wide, angle your toes out, and if you'd like some support in your squat, you may wish to place a block under your seat if you have one. Just taking a few breaths here, easing your elbows to your inner knees, lifting your chest proud and open. And then take both hands to the floor now. Keep your feet wide, lift your hips, take a forward fold. And now just turn your toes forward, hold opposite elbows, and relax your head with a soft bend in your knee. As you hold in your forward fold lightly, tip your weight forward toward the front of your feet, lifting your buttocks. So you can experience a little bit more length and stretch through the back of your legs. Next inhale, release your arms, hands to shins, lengthen your chest away from your thighs. And on an exhale, step your left foot back for lizard lunge. Soften your left knee to the floor. Shift your hands to the inside of your right foot. And here, option to rest your hands on a block, offering a little bit more space and range. And then like cow pose here, gently arch your spine and engage your left glutes forward. Pause for 3 breaths. On your exhale, travel into the half splits. Work towards straightening your right leg and fold to the inside of your right leg. Steady breath as we hold. And lunge forward now. Pivot your left foot behind you and walk your hands up and over to the top left corner of your space. Down dog through the upper body. Keep aiming your right knee forward, widening your inner thigh away from your upper body. You can pause here, or if you have a little bit more space to grow, walk your left hand to your left and take your right hand to your inner right thigh. Ease your right thigh away from your upper body, gently revolving to your right. And gently now release, face the top of your mat, reframe your right foot with your hands and step up top of the mat. Open your chest forward, pause in your halfway lift, lengthen both sides of your waist long, and then step your right foot back for lizard lunge, right knee to the floor. Hands on the inside of your left foot, an option to place your hands on a block here to lift your shape, finding that gentle arch to your spine. Same time engaging your right glutes. 3 slow breaths as you pause. On an exhale, lean your hips back, half splits, folding to the inside of your left leg. Actively digging your left heel down into the mat. Lunging forward on your inhale, kickstand your right foot behind you and walk your hands up and over to the top right corner of your space. Aiming your left knee forward, widening your inner thigh away from your upper body. Either pausing here, or if you have more space to grow, walk your right hand to your right, left hand to your inner left thigh. Easing your left thigh away from your upper body, revolving to your left. Breathing slowly in and slowly out, keeping that nice calm cadence to your breath. One more breath in and release. Face the top of your mat, raise your right knee or step back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, shift forward, plank pose. And exhale, slowly lower to your belly. And we'll roll our Cobra pose. Take your fingers wide off the side edges of your mat, a little forward of your shoulders, elbows up. And on your inhale, gently peel up through your spine for Cobra. Exhale, melt down to the floor. Take 3 more rolls, keeping your legs engaged. And focus on rolling your shoulders down and back as you lift. As you exhale, melt down, press back to child's pose. Take your seat to your heels. Take a full breath in and a complete breath out. Walk your hands in. Coming upright, we'll make our way onto our backs. If you have a block with you, placing it to one side of your mat in easy reach. And this whole floor sequence can be practiced without a block. And for those of you who have less mobility, flexibility in your hips, I'd recommend practicing on the floor without the block. We'll move into a reclined butterfly pose. Knees wide, soles of the feet together. If you do have a block, bend your knees, place your feet to the floor, lift your hips, and place the block on its flat side under your sacrum, the space between your lower back and your lower glutes. Then walk your feet together to touch and open your knees wide into reclined butterfly variation. And then just position your hands in a nice, soft, restful place. You're welcome to close your eyes. Just pausing here, allowing yourself to simply soften and observe. Start to breathe some slower, deeper breaths. Each exhale like a full body sigh, so you dissolve the weight of your body, your hips, pelvis, inner thighs, resting into gravity. And just making space to relax and discharge any gripping where you can. Taking 2 more easy breaths in and out. And close your knees in. Stay on the block if you're using one. And squeeze your right knee in toward your chest. Shift your left leg forward any amount towards straight, resting on your heel. Directing a stretch into the front of your left thigh, your hip flexors. Keep a slow, deep tempo to your breathe. 2 more breaths. And then rebend your left knee. Move into a figure 4 shape on or off the block. Keep your left foot grounded. Cross your right ankle to the top of your left thigh. And encourage your right knee wide. So if you are on your back without the block, you can draw your left thigh in toward you, interlacing your fingers behind your left thigh. Breathing slowly in and slowly out. And then release your right foot down to the mat and we'll switch sides. Draw your left knee in toward your chest and straighten your right leg forward. Rest on your heel. Lingering here for a few calm breaths. And then rebend your right knee. Take figure 4 on your left now. Cross your left ankle, top of the right thigh. Any variation. Just softening where you can as you breathe out. Easing into the stretch. And then release your left foot to the ground once more. From here, we'll move into a quad stretch. Stay on the block if you have one. Relax your right knee out to the side and thread your right foot under your left leg. For a quad stretch here, you can hook your right foot behind your left heel, or like a revolved dancer's pose on your back, left hand to your right foot, and right arm can reach up overhead. Just taking care to find a shape that feels accessible, place where you can breathe into the stretch, relax without tensing to hold the posture. And gently release. Extend your right leg up toward the ceiling now and roll out through your foot a few times, your ankle, arches, toes. And then a few times point and flex your right foot. And then settle your right foot to the mat. We'll change sides. Relax your left knee wide and either hook your foot behind your heel or connect your right hand to your left foot. Reach your left arm overhead. Allowing your left knee, left inner thigh to relax down toward the floor. Breathe in together and breathe out. Take 2 more cycles of breathe. And release your foot if you had a hold. Extend your left leg up toward the ceiling. Roll some circles through your left foot. And then a few times point and flex your foot. And then lower your left foot down to the mat. If you're on a block, raise your hips, slide the block out to one side, rest down slowly onto your back. Let the knees knock in. Take a moment to pause, a breath or two to feel. And then gather your knees in toward your chest, into the number 11 for a relaxed, happy baby pose. Ananda Balasana. So you can either stay squeezing your knees in toward your armpits or catch a hold of your outer feet. Draw your knees down toward your armpits. Aim the soles of your feet toward the ceiling. Shins perpendicular with the floor. Now take a smooth breath in and breathe out twice as slow. Take 2 more breaths, just letting your exhales lead the way. And release. Step your feet to the floor, taking the next minute here to rest quietly. You may wish to stretch out into Shavasana, your legs extending forward, arms resting by your sides, or find a comfortable upright seat. Just a final moment to be still and present, closing your practice in relaxation. And I'll be back to guide you back shortly. And together now, drifting back, breathe a long breath in and a sigh out of your body. And if you're laying down on your back, bend your knees, place your feet to the floor, and ease your way out to your right side. As you're ready, gently press your way back up to sit. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling more refreshed, open and light from this short practice. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.